In this video, I'm going to explain the dynamic values and the intelligence the byld flows has. We give the ability to the makers to configure flows and to add dynamic values to leverage the flows for the end user. For example, we can display the logged in username, or to use the ID of the logged in user, or to use a value of an attribute, or to get the control name that is in a tab or so. In this demo, I was just going to use a step that uses text as an example. I'm going to add form notification. If you click on configure, you have here message, unique ID, and a type. And for this demo here, you can see that there is a placeholder that you can choose, that you can type at, and it will display all the dynamic values for you. For example, I will say hello, and then at, it will give me the variables if I have variable in my flow, the logged in user, the form data, the form UI, the attributes that I have, the controls, and the global context. For example, I will choose here user, and then if you click dot, you'll see the other values that it has. And here I have name, I have ID, I have language ID, roles, security roles, privileges, and the transaction currency for that user. In here, I will keep it simple and I will use the name of the user. Here you say hello, I need to give this notification a unique ID to be able to remove it on a certain condition if you want. And I'm going to give it a type. Here you have error, you have warning, and you have information. The difference will be error will be to show an error notification, which will be in red. Warning, it will be in yellow. To warn users, and information, it will be like in white without color. I'm going to choose info here. I'll say done. I'm going to save. I'm going to publish it. Okay, flow is published successfully. Now if I go to the opportunity form, refresh, and we can see here that it uses my name, so hello, and this is a dynamic value, and here you can see my name. If another end user is using it, it will display hello and the name of that user as well. That's it. Here how you can leverage the dynamic values, and you can use intellisense. Now if you go back to the flow and say edit, you see just to see what other intellisense we have. So if you click at, if we have variables, you'll see we don't have variables, so we don't have any other value. If we click on, we see user, we saw all the possible values of the user. If you click on form data, and here we can see the ID of that record that we are on, if the record is valid, or if it's dirty, which means it has some values that is changed and still not saved. If we choose the form UI as an example, also we have the form type to know if it's create or update. As an example, we have also the attributes of that form. So I can choose here, I can change that to say the topic of the opportunity is, and then I will say attributes, and then dot topic dot, and here you will see the type of that attribute, the format, and if it's changed and without saving, so if it's dirty or not, or the value. I'm here focusing on the value, so I will say dot value. I'm gonna say done, save, and then here you need, because it was published here, you need to update. So I'm going to click on update. So the flow is published successfully. If I go to the opportunity form again and I refresh, and here we see that the notification now is changed to topic of the opportunity is, and then you see the dynamic value here, and in this case it's the 6 or this sample, and you see it here inside.